Hi there, everyone. Welcome to ABC Interactive English. We are back with Grace and Tate and their many problems.
Part C.
Part C, that's right. In the part A, Tate was having some health problems. He had pain in his stomach and he wanted to go and get some tests done. We hope that's all okay. And then in part B, it was Grace who had the problem.
She had the problem with her boss being jealous of her manager, and she didn't want to be there anymore.
No, but the boss was worried Grace was trying to steal his job, but
and
she
wasn't.
No, there was really a communication problem there. But the thing that we've noticed through these 2 days and these two dialogues is that no matter what the problem is, Grace and Tate are there for each other.
They help each other out.
That's right. They're there to listen to each other, help them solve problems, or maybe just support a person. It's one of those lessons in life. Sometimes you learn that you can't fix your friends' problems, but just being there to listen to them, to have them explain it and complain about it and get their feelings out, sometimes that's the best thing that you can do. So you don't have to fix everything. You don't have to have your magic wand. Sometimes just giving them a kind, sympathetic ear and a shoulder to cry on or something, that is all you need. So it's nice that Grace and Tate are there for each other. So we're going to find out what's going on. Hopefully some of their problems have been solved and they can relax and not worry about these things, but just talking about it can definitely make them feel a little bit better for sure. So let's check out part C and see what's going on with Grace and Tate. I hope there's no more problems.
Oh, I hope so.
Grace and Tate are chilling together after work.
I want to apologize for earlier. I'm embarrassed that you saw me like that.
Don't worry about it. We're all allowed to lose control sometimes.
I never did that before. I'm usually a calm and peaceful person.
All right, we are back, and let's see what's going on. It says Grace and Tate are chilling together after work.
Chilling.
I guess that's okay. At least they're not at work being stressed out. They're chilling together after work. That just means they're kind of hanging out or relaxing together.
So chill is a very conversational word. It says, do you want to chill after work? That just means do nothing together or do whatever you want. It's not really serious. We don't really have a plan. Maybe we're just gonna sit around at 7-Eleven and have a conversation. We could be going to a cafe or a park. To chill is to hang out or to sit and talk in a casual way as friends or as coworkers. And this can be a really good way to know that two people are very close because they're able to chill together. If it's a very serious thing or we don't really like each other, we probably would not be chilling together. So we can tell that they're good friends and they're just being very casual. This is not a serious work situation. This is more a personal hangout. And Grace says, I want to apologize for earlier. I'm embarrassed that you saw me like that. So she has a side of her that she showed at work that maybe she thinks isn't really herself. She was just too upset. And in real life, maybe she's not that easily frustrated, not that easily bothered, and she was saying, I'm sorry, I don't think that that was the real me, and maybe it was uncomfortable.
Okay, maybe normally she kind of keeps her emotions kind of
like it.
inside, kind of a little bit quiet, even if she's feeling upset. She doesn't like
conflict.
She doesn't like to show it as well, yeah, so she's a little bit embarrassed, but she shouldn't be. Of course, if you have those feelings, it's okay to let them out, especially when you're around your friends. And that's the kind of thing that Tate is telling her. He says, don't worry about it. Yeah, I know you're upset, but I understand why. And hey, we're all human, or as he says, we're all allowed to lose control sometimes.
So nice.
As long as you don't lose so much control that you punch your boss, that's losing too much control. But if you can't control your emotions, if you have to leave the room and go somewhere to cry or to, get frustrated and scream at the sky, something like that, that's okay.
It's important.
It's okay to lose control or let those strong feelings out once in a while. You don't have to be calm and cool all the time because, of course, we have feelings.
Okay, but Grace isn't really that kind of person, or she thinks that it's not appropriate to express them in public. So she said, I never did that before. I'm usually a calm and peaceful person. So maybe she thinks of herself usually as, I don't really feel that frustrated all the time. Or maybe she does, but she's keeping it inside.
She has a lot of self-control normally.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what she feels. All right. We have this word calm next. Okay, calm here, we're using it as an adjective. And when you feel calm, you feel relaxed. You're not upset about anything. You're not super happy. You're not super sad. Your feelings are very much under control. So if you're sitting around on a normal day, there's nothing stressful or nothing worrying you or anything like that, you're very calm. Now that can be easy on a normal day, but maybe you're in a situation where you could get frustrated or upset or angry or even really excited and happy, but you're just very, very normal, very calm, not a lot of feeling. So if someone comes up to you and starts yelling at you and calling you bad names, and you're very cool and you're like, I'm sorry you're upset. I can feel that you're feeling angry right now. You're very calm. Or in the same way, if I said, you just won $100 million, and you're like, oh, that's very interesting. I can probably afford to go on a vacation now. I'd be like, why are you so calm? Your feelings should be coming out, but they're not. They're under control. They're very calm, or you are very calm. I think we should take a break now.
And be calm about it.
I think we should be very calm. We'll see you back here in a few moments.
Me too. To be honest, I feel a little guilty about not speaking up for you.
What? That's not your job. I need to learn to speak up for myself.
Perhaps we can work on it together.
I'd appreciate that. And I appreciate you.
I'm thankful for you too.
All right, we are back. So Grace and Tate are talking about Grace being upset at work earlier, right? She kind of lost her cool and was complaining about her boss and this problem. She just said that she's normally a very calm and peaceful person. So she was feeling a little upset, maybe even a bit embarrassed about kind of losing control yesterday or earlier. And Tate, he kind of feels the same way. He's like her in many ways. He says, me too, right? Me too. I'm normally a calm and peaceful person like you, so I can understand how upset you must have been. And he actually feels a little bit bad about that too. He says, to be honest, I feel a little guilty about not speaking up for you. So maybe when the boss was complaining about Grace or making her feel bad, Tate felt he should have stood up and said, hey boss, that's unfair. Grace is only doing a good job. He didn't. He got a little scared. He was worried. He didn't know what to do in the situation. So he didn't say anything. But later on, he's feeling kind of bad about acting in that way.
So guilty means you feel bad about something you didn't do, but you think you should have done. So there are many situations when you might feel guilty. For example, I ate too much and now I feel bad because I'm worried I'm gonna get fat. Or I should have done my homework, but instead I stayed up watching Netflix and now it's 3 a.m. and I feel bad. So you feel guilty if you did something that you really wanted to, but you feel like you shouldn't have done, so both sides are kind of struggling and you don't feel good. So in this case, Tate thought that he should have helped Grace out by telling the boss the truth. But he didn't, and he just watched her, feel awful. And he says, I should have said something because, Grace is his friend and he feels bad.
Absolutely. But Grace, she doesn't think he should feel that way. She doesn't blame him, right?
Yeah, she says, what? That's not your job. It's true, right? I need to learn to speak up for myself. So I think Grace is very wise. She understands herself very well. She knows that she tends to keep her emotions inside and not speak up for herself, maybe when she should. So she's saying, it's not your fault. This is my job. I need to do it for myself. And she's taking that responsibility.
Absolutely. If her friend is feeling guilty about something and she thinks he shouldn't, she'll tell him, hey, it wasn't your fault. Don't feel bad. Don't blame yourself. It was really my responsibility. So that's a nice thing for her to say. And Tate is very kind and gracious. He listens to her say that. And he kind of says, hey, perhaps we can work on it together, all right? I feel a bit bad, you feel bad. We keep our emotions inside. We don't communicate. Maybe we can try to fix this in ourselves. We can try to make ourselves a little bit better together. They can kind of help each other make these changes to try to find a way to be happier even when bad things like this happen. This is something he wants to do, he hopes to do, he might do. That's why he says perhaps. It's kind of like maybe.
Maybe so.
It's not as strong as we will change this, we must do better. Not quite that strong. Changing your feelings can be hard, right, in different situations, but this is something he wants to do, and maybe together, or perhaps together, they can be successful, and I think they will.
I'd appreciate that, and I appreciate you. So I think Grace really likes Tate because he was there for her, and she's just going to be getting through a tough time together with her good friend.
There you go. It's always nice to have friends and also to appreciate or understand what good things they do for you. And then Tate says, I'm thankful for you too. So it's good that they both appreciate each other. And hopefully, Grace's boss will learn to appreciate her too.
Yes, appreciate means that I acknowledge that you are wonderful. And I know the hard work that you did, I know the effort that you put in, and I'm going to say, I can see you. And appreciating somebody, or appreciation, the noun, this is very important because communication makes everybody closer. And appreciation to say, I can see you put in a lot of hard work, or I can see that you were there for me, that helps the other person to feel very good and relationships to get very close. So appreciation is something that's important to show, whether it's to your friends, to your family, to your coworkers, and to your loved ones.
Absolutely. And of course, we can appreciate other things, not just people. I appreciate living in a safe country like Taiwan, or I appreciate our wonderful hospitals and things like that. You can appreciate your family, the safe place you live in, the home you live in, the friends you have. There's lots of good things in your life, and it's a good idea to look around sometimes and go, you know, I'm pretty lucky. Things are pretty good. I appreciate all of the things that I have, because things could be much worse. Now, we hope you guys know that we appreciate you, and we appreciate you spending your time with us. Thanks for doing that. Please do come back in the future. We'll have some great articles, but until then, take care, be well, take care of each other as well, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Grace and Tate are chilling together after work.
I want to apologize for earlier. I'm embarrassed that you saw me like that.
Don't worry about it. We're all allowed to lose control sometimes.
I never did that before. I'm usually a calm and peaceful person.
Me too. To be honest, I feel a little guilty about not speaking up for you.
What? That's not your job. I need to learn to speak up for myself.
Perhaps we can work on it together.
I'd appreciate that. And I appreciate you.
I'm thankful for you too.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 apologize 动词道歉。Tom apologized to the teacher for the mistake he made earlier. Tom 为他之前犯的错误向老师道歉。下一个单字 calm 形容词沉着的、平静的。I feel calm when I swim in the ocean. 我在海里游泳时感到很平静。下一个单字 perhaps 副词大概或许。Perhaps Meg will move to Taipei. 也许 Meg 会搬到台北。最后一个单字 appreciate 动词感谢、感激。I really appreciate your kindness. 我非常感谢你的好意。Kindness 就是好意。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 ，somebody is allowed to 加动词，某人被允许做某件事情。Allow 表示允许、准许的意思。我们来看看这个例句。My brother is not allowed to play video games during weekdays. 我弟弟不可以在平日打电动。下一个文法 lose control 情绪失控。Control 是一个名词，表示对情绪的一个掌控。我们来看看这个例句 ：Amy lost control when she got fired. 当 Amy 被解雇的时候，她情绪失控了。最后一个文法 A speaks up for B。A 替 B 发声。Speak up 字面上的意思是大声说出来，指的是勇于表达意见。我们来看看这个例句 ：In the end, nobody spoke up for the poor girl. 最後没有人为这个可怜的女孩说话。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Hi, I'm Toi.
I'm Kiki.
And today we're playing Guess the Bear. We each have 3 cards with 2 sentences on them. And the word that we need to guess is replaced with the word bear. And so we each have 1 minute to guess all 3 cards.
Okay.
You ready to start?
Yes. Start the clock. Adverb, 1 word. If you don't want coffee, Bear, you'd like tea? Bear, we can visit New York City one day.
Read it again.
If you don't want coffee, Bear, you'd like tea? Bear, we can visit New York City one day.
Would you rather? I don't know.
Next. Verb, 1 word. I bear everything you've done for me. Thanks. He sent a letter about how much he bears the help.
Done? Appreciate?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Phrase, 3 words. Animals need someone to bear them. I bared, bear, the bullied child on the playground.
Take care of?
No.
Protect them?
Kind of. Animals need someone to bear them.
Give them love?
Bared the bullied child.
Oh my God.
You can do
Give
it.
them love, take care of them, give them,
You were really close.
What is it?
Animals need someone to speak up for them. I spoke up for the bullied child on the playground.
Speak up for. And what was the other one?
And the adverb is perhaps. If you don't want coffee, perhaps you'd like tea. Perhaps we can visit New York City one day.
Yep, nope. Okay, your
Okay,
turn.
all
1
right.
minute. Adjective, 1 word. The ocean was bare and quiet in the morning. We tried to stay bare during the terrible storm.
Calm.
Yes, very good. Verb, 1 word. If I offended you, I like to bear. She refused to bear for her harsh words.
Apologize.
Yes, very good. Okay, last one. Phrase, 2 words. I got frustrated and started to bear of my temper. 2. Ben is always so level-headed. He never bears bear.
Loses control?
Yeah. Very good.
Oh.
So, lose control. I got frustrated and started to lose control of my temper. Ben is always so level-headed. He never loses control. You're very good. You got all 3. Oh my
I'm kind of
gosh.
surprised.
Yeah, you
and
did
my words were a little bit harder for you. Like, it was kind of challenging.
Yeah, I never get those 3-word phrases.